Hey guys, Alex here in downtown Toronto, and hope everybody is doing well. And I'm here at the intersection of... There it is. We're here at the intersection of Bloor Street West and Huron Streets on the University of Toronto St. George campus. Just got out of the subway, just a block east of here at St. George Station. And I wanted to film a walk on the street for a while now. Of course, you know, downtown Toronto has some very well-known and interesting residential streets, and I haven't filmed one on Huron yet, so here we are. So this is the northern end of downtown TO, and for this first half of the walk, we'll be in, as I just mentioned, we'll be walking on the St. George campus. Obviously, you know, in July, there's not much going on. But this is obviously a new building here, connected to a very old one. But as I've probably mentioned a few times, U of T is ranked at one of the best universities in Canada and in North America, and it has a lot of old buildings and architecture. So I'm guessing like these old style homes here, I'm assuming students rent out there. I'm not too sure. But you know, when they first start out, they're kept in student residences, which can be found around the campus. But these style of homes, this kind of remind me of the Victorian area. They all look this. Well, sure, they all look the same in different neighborhoods, but it's still nice. It's still very nice, though. Oh, and that big-ass building up there, that's Robarts Library, which opened in 1973. I want to say it's 73 or 72. And a lot of us locals may say it's an ugly building, because it is. It's just shaped like a freaking turkey. But if you guys know me very well, I have done plenty of videos inside the library. It's very nice inside. I've done a lot of studying done there and homework. But to me, it's pretty much the exterior. It looks like it may look like a turkey to some of you, but in my honest opinion, the outside of it just either looks like a big ass fortress or a prison. But regardless, lots of great services in there. Robarts Common just opened up almost a year ago, so this is very brand new. And we're gonna cross Harburg Street. I filmed a walking video on that street a week ago. And Spadina Avenue is just a block to the west. And it's another nice day. Nice sunny day. It's been like that almost every single day. I don't know if... well, actually, I mean, we did get almost severe thunderstorms yesterday. But, of course, that didn't last too long. I can imagine the sunset after that was freaking spectacular. Yeah, there's definitely a couple students hanging around here. But they're probably doing, like, summer courses and stuff. Fall, winter semesters are the most busiest, so... And I've been, I've explored a lot of the St. George campus, even inside, looking for some old elevators. Unfortunately, though, a lot of them have been modernized, but there's still a couple of old ones, like, you know, like in the McLennan Physical Laboratories, there's a vintage 1967 Otis elevator, and I another chemistry building. There's an old, I think it's an old Beckett that got partially modded, well, at least with the fixtures, but it's still nice. It's still quite nice. Maybe if you're an elevator enthusiast like me, you can search up my channel, just type in University of Toronto elevators, or just go to my playlist of them. Did I forget to mention the date again? Well, today is Friday, July the 21st, 2023, and it is, what's the time right now? 1:56 p.m. and it's 24 Celsius, feels like 28. Not so bad, but yesterday could have been worse, as it was like 31, and I was like sweating my balls off filming the subway trains between Victoria Park and Warden Station. So of course I was sweating. There's another, so this is one of these residences here at the U of T campus. I'm not always like, when it's like off school, like right now, I'm not always on here. But I just wanted to come here, so here's the Sidney Smith Hall, which holds the Faculty of Arts and Science. There's the environmental building. I believe they have 2 Schindler elevators in there, which I've filmed. Or is it that building? Oh yeah. It's in that building. And that old vintage Beckett elevator. Actually, it wasn't no, it's a Turnbull, excuse me. That was partially modded, but some of it's the original, and there's some kids playing b-ball. I don't know, always call basketball like that. As we're crossing Wilcox Street. Which is closed, actually. Anybody can just hang out here and play ball. This is the Forest Conservation Building on the right. Oh, and then there's another building that has more vintage elevators that were also partially modded. I think it's that building there. Or is it, oh, that's near college, actually. Oh, came all the way from California. That's a long-ass drive. I can see the laboratories down there. Wow, came all the way from Cali. I would not mind going there. Specifically, Los Angeles. I know my best friend went there last year on a school trip. I wouldn't mind. Los Angeles, Anaheim, Long Beach. I know I got a viewer that lives there and watches my videos. Perhaps I'll hit you up if I'm ever in LA and if I ever have the money to even go there. One can dream, though, at least. And this is Ursula Franklin Square. And there's the Anthropology Building. I'm not going to disclose which campus I go to. I mean, yes, I do go here to U of T, but I'm not going to disclose anything like what field am I in, what am I studying. No way. It's all personal to me and private. Oh, there's the Daniels Building. Spadina Crescent. Scissor. At least watch where you're going, but at least you said sorry. That I can improve of. Fine. But I just hate when people do not, or like not mindful. They almost like bump into me. That's when, and don't even say something. That pisses me off. That actually pisses me off. Smells like food here. So this street ends a block north of Queen. So I think that's where I'm going to take this this entire video to. So here's College Street up ahead. And that building right there, or actually this whole block, is CAMH, the original campus. 3 days ago, I walked by the brand new campus on Queen Street near Ossington. Yes, there's partially vintage elevators in here. They're quite nice, despite, as I just mentioned, the fixtures have been modded, or I should say replaced. And there's the historic Lillian H. Smith Public Library. So that's a Toronto Public Library, of course, so it's obviously it's not really uncommon to find students in there. Alright, so what neighborhood? Actually, I think we might be in the Chinatown district. As I just mentioned, Spadina is just a block west of here. Yeah, Kensington, Chinatown. There you go. And they're doing some minor road work, of course. I mean, that's to be expected, you know, when you're all over. When you walk in such a huge city like Toronto, oh, you're definitely bound to walk into freaking construction. Obviously, it's ugly. It's not what we want to see. But I don't like that that jackhammering. So I don't think I've walked on this part of Huron. Oh, there's this CN Tower. It's another busy weekend here in the city with a couple of other festivals. I think tomorrow I might head down to the Ossington Fest. I can easily take one bus down there, or two if you count the 109. Oh, this is much quieter. Oh, there's also a vintage car show not too far from me in Eglinton and Forest Hill. Thinking of paying them a visit. But we'll see. And then Sunday, I might just take it easy. And then Monday, I want to do an evening walk. Maybe along Eglinton again. Maybe I wanted to do this for a while. Maybe head from like Chaplin to Yonge. It's been a while. And there's a lot of physical improvements there, so... Oh, and also mentioned Dufferin and Bathurst. But... I don't know. I mean, they're both like close by. But... which one should I pick? Maybe if I was near Midtown, I would have like done that like right now, but... obviously I'm not. Some cute houses there. Here's Cecil Street. And yes, they're also in Chinese, as we're obviously in Chinatown. Oh, and I see Dundas up ahead with the one of the Chinatown structures. And what am I gonna do after this? I don't know. I want to film another ride on one of the brand new Novas. Hopefully they're not on the 89 or whichever Pennsylvania, or whichever Wilson roof. It's like out of my way would be very convenient if it was on the 63 like it was, or the 109, or wherever. Another Pennsylvania driver. Back to back. One right there and another one right here. Nice. So yeah, as I mentioned before, a lot of Americans are coming here. And Alberta, also a long drive. I myself have only been to the United States only once. And that was in Western New York 3 months ago. And I really want to go back again. It just feels different it just feels surreal being in a very different country. Especially in a place I really wanted to go for a while, but it was only for like one day. But I'll be back. That was my one and only time I've ever been to the United States. Where I wouldn't really necessarily film walking videos because they have a gun problem, of course. I mean, I already did Buffalo, and it was successful. And of course, you know, it's right next to the Canadian border. Oh, this looks freaking run down, eh? Graffitied over. Even some of the houses here look colorful, but when you see a lot of freaking graffiti tagged up, then you know something's up to it. Is it a group of delivery guys here? Fence one delivery, Darcy Street. I believe the street ends at Phoebe Street, which is where I'm gonna obviously end this one. I think he should be on the road, but okay. Here we are, we have a nice red structures. I wonder how long this has been here. Because this looks fairly new. Maybe it might have been installed in the mid-2010s, or I don't know. But either way, this is definitely new. I mean, that's just my guess. Maybe comment down below if you want to let me know when was that installed. And here is Dundas Street West. And a thumbnail opportunity. Because why the hell not? It's very nice here. Obviously there's a lot of Chinese restaurants here. Like this one, for example. And a couple of Chinese bakeries here and there. Oh, this place always gets extremely busy. And the art gallery is just down there. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do next. Maybe I'll just take the streetcar or the bus to, actually, rather the bus, because the streetcar diverts on Dundas. Okay. Better watch it right there, man. Yeah, see, normally I would get very pissed. But, you know, of course, you know, I'm trying to be a good person. Or good, you know, when I'm making these videos. But seriously, come on, man. You see me crossing. I have the right of way. You could have just like waited, for God's sake. Shit, man. Oh, I did better than before. Oh, and here's Grange Avenue. Notice that I also didn't drop the F-bomb. And yes, I really try not to use that now. But occasionally I might let that slip out of my tongue. So I won't stop saying shit, but the F-bomb, I've slowly like gotten away from that. But I'm not gonna completely stop saying that. Nope, never. If I feel like dropping the F-bomb, I fucking will. And also, as I mentioned before, I've also dropped the term snowflake. So if you're, as I've already mentioned before in the past, if you don't like when I occasionally do that, as I just mentioned before, I try not to, because I don't want people to have a bad impression on me. Go watch something else. There's tens of millions of channels you can watch that have no swearing or no talking, really. It's free speech. We can do whatever we want. Nice red on that. But you know, when I'm always an expert at complaining. So if I do need to like vent about something, yeah, of course, I have every right to get upset. I have every right to vent my frustration. So remember when I used to do these separate Reddit videos? Well, I still have a couple of them, but a lot of them have been privated because, you know, I was swearing so much, and it's just pointless. But I don't regret it. It's sometimes healthy for me to do that. Oh wow, look at this, guys. Those row of homes, oh, they're freaking fantastic. Oh, Georgia, nice. Georgia. I wouldn't mind going to Atlanta. Here, it's a very nice city. I think on the back it said Fulton County, and I believe that's the most populous region in the state of Georgia. I got a couple of friends from here that have been to Georgia. Maybe I'll ask them. But here we are at the end. And Queen Street is just a block south of here. I'm gonna have to find my way down. And then currently I have my sights on taking the bus to probably the Eaton Center in the Bay, and we'll just gonna chill there again until Transy comes up, or Transy displays one of the new Hybrid Novas. Again, I want to get more transit rides as I can. Or maybe I'll have another idea, so I'm going to think about it right now. So, guys, thank you all for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos, check out my others as well, and stay safe, and stay cool, and keep your stick on the ice. Whew, not out of breath, but all this heat and all that talking is making me want to, like, stop for a bit, which I will, of course, but anyway, take care, guys, and bye-bye.